So hi, I'm Mike, and
I'm Shana.
we're from Kona Ice Greensboro.
I am a CPA and I was a corporate accountant. And then I was a stay-at-home mom until we bought Kona Ice.
And I was in manufacturing of all different varieties for the last 20 years, and traveled a lot around the country and even overseas with a lot of different manufacturing folks. And that's basically all I did night and day for 20 years. So this has been a nice break to do something new. I was ready for a change. Well, we were looking for a business online to buy. Never thought I would buy a shaved ice truck. Last thing on my mind. But we went through and looked at a lot of different places, looking at different businesses, and there was just so many check marks if you just had a criteria for what really is great for you. And it was like, man, no inventory, no DOT, no OSHA. I mean, it was just on and on and on and on. It was like, man, this is fantastic.
Well, and the fun, aside the fact from owning your own business, the fun factor of it, you just go somewhere, everybody's happy. You get to give back to the community. You're not just selling shaved ice just for selling shaved ice. You get to help the schools and the sports teams. And
you can't really describe how great it feels that a year or two after you got involved in an organization, you're seeing front page news on their performance and their growth, and there's just so many accolades about the business. And it was like, hey, not only am I happy for them, but I'm happy for us.
That's right.
It's like we made a good decision.
Everything about them keeping up with the nutrition and everything. So, at first it was like, I'm feeding all these kids all this sugar. You kind of feel bad. Even though they all love it, of course, but now we get to feed them healthy shaved ice and just...
It's a difference maker for sure.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. I think it's half that there's, that's a healthier option, and the other half is just that you're with an organization that cares about making it healthy. I think that's half of the, that's the other half of people like, wow, that's great that you guys are doing this kind of stuff. And I feel like it's such a great accomplishment for them that it's not likely that our competitors are going to be Smart Snack approved. I just can't see everybody else going down that road. I think it's a lot of work for a small mom and pop shop where, these guys at Kona Corporate seem to have pulled it off, and so it's good quality product, it's fast, it's affordable. I mean, it just works out really nice. And then when we leave, everybody's happy. And it's rare that we don't leave somewhere that we don't get a phone call or a handshake or something that says, hey, you guys did a fantastic job, really loved having you here. Let's do it again soon. So that part I really like. And then the other part of it, like, can I get a brochure? You got a business card, or can you come to our church or our kids' ball field? And that part's really nice too. It's just the growth. Who opens a business and doesn't have to advertise? It's unheard of. And normally I feel like I'm fairly objective about how difficult something's going to be. And I thought it would be fairly easy, but there were some challenges there, just some things that I really didn't understand that I was going to have to deal with.
And just, you just have to know that it's a lot of work. I mean, it's weekends and nights and just getting the trucks ready and getting them cleaned and making sure it's not like, okay, they're ready to go, they're good for a week. No, they have to be ready to go again the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day.
It's kind of like the philosophy is there, like every time's the best time, There's not we can get away with this today, or don't worry about washing the truck, or if we're out of a flavor or something, well, don't worry about it. We'll just tell them we ran out. I mean, we'd never, ever do any of that stuff. It's like every time is the best time, no matter what. And, for her and I, that's not hard to maintain. It's meaning that it's not far from how we want to be as people anyway. So we just want to continue that same value system into our business. And this is, hiring us to come out and do something for you is a good decision. You're going to be pleased with us. You're going to want us to come back. That's how it's been working.